Hello students, today in this video we will discuss regarding numericals for SAG calculations in the category 2. The previous video I have framed for the category 1 numericals. The category 1 numericals for the numericals regarding when the sports are at equal level. So category 2 numericals is regarding when these sports are at unequal levels. So before solving the numericals, we have to understand what is the difference between the two categories, category 1 and category 2. Category 1 numerical states, which we had discussed in the previous video, when both the sports are at equal level. मतलब जो हमारे दोनों टॉवर हैं वो हमारे प्लेन ग्राउंड में इंस्टॉल्ड हैं या फैब्रिकेटेड हैं या कंस्ट्रक्टेड हैं. जो कैटेगरी 2 की न्यूमेरिकल्स की प्रॉब्लम है उन वो कौन से न्यूमेरिकल्स हैं जो हिली एरियाज को कवर करते हैं. जब हमारे टॉवर्स हिली एरियाज में इंस्टॉल होते हैं जब फैब्रिकेट होते हैं तो उन टॉवर्स का सैग डिफरेंट रहता है. टावर ए का सैग कुछ और रहता है एंड टावर बी का सैग कुछ और रहता है. दैट वी विल डिस्कस इन दिस वीडियो. So by looking at the numerical, you just have an idea. This is a category 1 numerical or it is a category 2 numerical. The basic difference is simple. When both the towers are at same height, and in the category 2, when both the towers are at different heights. This is possible only in the slopy areas or hilly areas. So let us start with the numericals on calculation of SAT. So this is a category 2 problem. So when the sports are at unequal levels, so before starting this numerical, as we had discussed theoretically, I am revising the main formulas which can be used while solving the numerical. The SAG1 is calculated as S1 equals to WX1 square divided by 2T, and S2 can be calculated as WX2 square divided by 2T, and the difference between the two sags is the height of the conductor. So let us start with the numerical. The towers of height 30 meter and 90 meter respectively support a transmission line conductor at a water crossing. The horizontal distance between the towers is 500 meter. If the tension in the conductor is 1600 kg, find the minimum clearance of the conductor and water and the clearance midway between the spores. Weight of the conductor is 1.5 kg per meter. Base of the towers can be considered to be at water level. So from this numerical, to get an idea the height of both the towers or both the spores. One is 30 meter and one is 90 meter. When both the heights are same, we can say that it is a category 1 numerical. Since the height are different, one is 30 meter and the second is 90 meter. So we can assume that this is a category 2 numericals and the formulas relating to category 2 numericals will be used. Because for the category 1, formulas are slightly different and for category 2, formulas are slightly different. Okay. So there is a very small difference between both the formulas, both the categories, numerical formulas. So tower की height दी है एक one is 30 meter and the second is 90 meter supporting a transmission line at a water crossing. मतलब वाटर हमारा फ्लो कर रहा है एक एंड में एक टावर लगा है 30 मीटर हाइट का और दूसरे एंड में दूसरा टावर लगा है 90 मीटर हाइट का. जो हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस इन दोनों के बीच का जो हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस है जिसको हम स्पैन लेंथ कहते हैं वो दिया है 500 मीटर और कहीं ना कहीं टेंशन भी दिया है 1600 kg. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate the minimum clearance of the conductor and water. कि कंडक्टर के लोवेस्ट पॉइंट के बीच और वाटर के बीच कितना डिस्टेंस होना चाहिए. मतलब पानी वाटर के लेवल से कितनी हाइट के ऊपर कंडक्टर को हमने सपोर्ट करना है. तो व्हाट इज द क्लियरेंस? क्लियरेंस कहते हैं अगर हम नॉर्मली कहते हैं कि हमारे कंडक्टर के लोएस्ट पॉइंट से और अर्थ के बीच कितना डिफरेंस है. अगर हम जनरल बात करें अगर हम यहाँ पे हमें अर्थ को रेफरेंस नहीं माना यहाँ में हमको वाटर लेवल को एज ए रेफरेंस माना है यहाँ में क्लियरेंस होगा कंडक्टर के लोएस्ट पॉइंट ऑन द कंडक्टर एंड दी वाटर लेवल, उन दोनों के बीच कितना डिस्टेंस होना चाहिए जहाँ में हम अपना कनेक्टर को पोर्ट करेंगे। पहला तो है वो निकालना, दूसरा निकालना है मिडवे बिटवीन दिस फोर्स। पहला आ गया लोएस्ट पॉइंट एंड सेकंड इज मिडवे बिटवीन दिस फोर्स। ठीक है, हमें न्यूमेरिकल को बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिकली समझना है कि व्हाट इट इज सेइंग। पहला निकालना है लोएस्ट पॉइंट ऑन द कंडक्टर टू द water level, and the second is midpoint of the conductor. There is difference between lowest point and the midpoint. Both are different in case of category 2 numericals. For clearly understanding what is happening, we just draw a diagram. So I will illustrate a diagram. This is suppose the water level. This is the whole is the water level. Okay. So this is the tower A sport, and this is the tower B sport. This is the 30-meter height, and this is 90-meter height. Both are given in the numericals. So lowest point on the conductor is this O point. The lowest point on the conductor is O, and the midpoint on the conductor can be assumed as P. Lowest point is different from the midpoint. हमें निकालना क्या है? We have to calculate at first the distance between this lowest point on the conductor and the water level. In the first point, we have to calculate this distance between lowest point on the conductor and water level. In the second step, we have to calculate the distance between midpoint between the conductor and the water level. So these are the two things that we have to calculate. The distance between both these ports are 500 meter. It is given. S is the difference in the level of sag, S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1 gives the value of H. Okay. Figure 1 shows the conductor suspended between two spots A and B at different levels. This height is 30, this height is 90, with O as the lowest point on the conductor. So let us start writing what is given. Span length is given, distance between the two conductors 500 meter is given. Weight of the conductor is also given, tension is also given. So difference in levels can be calculated by looking at the figure. H can be calculated. Height of the tower B minus height of the tower A, that is the difference in level between the four. Again in the figure we had assumed that the lowest point O of the conductor be at distance x1 from at level sport 1. So let the distance between the lowest point of the conductor from the sport is x1, from the tower A is x1, and the lower distance between lowest point on the conductor and the tower B is x2. So both the distance x1 plus x2 equals to this 500 meters. Here I am writing, obviously, as from this, as seen in the figure, the addition of both the distances is 500 meters. Now just write the formula. Now sag1 is calculated as, because sag1 is different, height of the tower A is different and height of the sport B or tower B is different. So both the sags are different. So the formula for sag1 which we had studied early is Wx1 का square divided by 2t and the S2 Wx2 का square divided by 2t, where height can be calculated as difference between level of force can be S2 minus S1. Subtract S2 minus S1, we get this. Take omega upon 2t common. Here we can get a square minus b square, or we can say that x2 का square minus x1 का square. A square minus b square simply written as a plus b a minus b. So by rearranging both the equations, x2 minus x1 can be calculated. Multiply 60 by 2t, tension is given, weight of the conductor is given, x2 plus x1 is also given, x2 minus x1 can be easily calculated. The result will be 256 meters. So solving equation 1 and 2, the first equation is x1 plus x2 equals to 500. The second equation is x2 minus x1 equals to 2. By solving both the equations just directly in the scientific calculator, firstly we will get the value of x1 as 122 meters and x2 as 378 meters. Now why we are calculating these distances? Because we have to calculate this sag at 1 tower 1 and sag at tower 2. So sag at tower 1 is Wx1 का square divided by 2t. X1 is we calculated here. Just put the value of x1 square. So this sag is 7 meters. So the clearance of the lowest point O from the water level is 30 minus 7, 23 meters. How? Look at this picture. In the first step, we have to calculate the distance. This distance can be only calculated. We know this the whole distance. The height of the tower is 30 meters. But when we know the value of S1, this whole distance, this whole distance minus the value S1 will give this distance. So this is the first part showing clearance. Clearance is the distance between the minimum point on the conductor to the water level surface. So we have to calculate this. This can be calculated as 23 meters. Now, in the second step, we have to calculate the distance between this point, middle point of the conductor to the water level. What is the distance? This distance can be calculated by adding this distance plus by adding this particular sag. Sag is simply the distance between the tower and the minimum point on the conductor. That is known as sag. So while calculating, let the midpoint P at a distance x from the point O. Clearly x equals to midpoint का 500 मीटर टोटल डिस्टेंस और मिड पॉइंट मतलब 250 250 में से अगर मैं x1 डिस्टेंस निकालूंगा वी कैन गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ x. Why we are calculating x? We because we have to calculate the sag at midpoint P. So sag at midpoint P is Wx divided by 2t. Same formula we are using. Here we substitute the value of x. Here we substitute the value of x. The answer is 7.68 meters. By adding both, we can get our distance at 30.68 meters. Because we have to add this and we have to add this sag. The final answer is 30.68. So in this way, the numerical is solved. By looking at the numerical, we have to, in the second step, we have to calculate this distance, this whole distance. So this whole distance can be calculated if this distance is already calculated plus this distance is sag. This is the sag we are calculating. This is the sag we are calculating. The distance between tower spot, this is the P point is the spot and lowest point on the conductor is the sag. This distance plus this distance is the total distance between middle point on the conductor and the water level. Thank you guys.